Do you guys know where Lincoln City is? Oh, yeah, that's all right. Good job. Most people in Portland don't. That's fine. I think most people think Portland's just an island. I don't know what you think. It's just Portland, the Pacific Ocean, and then racism on the other side. I don't know. I started boxing classes recently. I'm excited. I'm really stoked. I'm gonna get in shape, be fit, get strong, fuck a boxer. I think it's gonna go really good, I think. I had a personal trainer and I met with him. Not somebody that can normally afford a personal trainer. My dad died and I'm using my inheritance to get dope tits. So I got a personal trainer and he asked me about my fitness goals. Like, I don't know, to have sex with you, is that like 12 weeks or is that like a 6-month? Honestly, it should start at like just actively participating during sex. I feel like that would be like a good, like not just laying there, you know? I feel like that would, okay. You guys have never done that. You've never just not wanted to move. You've never used like the date rape roleplay fantasy excuse. Like, no, what if I close my eyes? It's hot now, right? You guys know? I used to be kind of into that. To be completely honest, I used to be a little into, when I was young, I was kind of fucked up. I was into, the aggressive sex. I don't know what to call it, rapey sex, I guess. But the thing was, I only dated guys who weighed like 100 pounds. That way, if it got too realistic, I could just take them out, just end simulation. Who's dominating who now? You asked for this. Oh, God. Oh, I wasn't going to talk about any of that. How are you? I don't know what to talk about. My boobs sag. Let's just do it. I think I'm gonna get a boob job. I found out they're only like $7,000, which is a lot. But like I said, my dad's dead and I'm ballin'. And I think if he wanted me to have one thing, I don't think that's what he wanted. I don't think so. That's what I want. My boobs set. Does anybody else feel like their nipples and their belly button are star-crossed lovers? I mean, like, what are you doing? Your families don't get along. Stay away. I call them my Montagues and my Capulet. That's my nickname. I call them that to dates, and dates are like, why would you call them that? And I'm like, why don't I take off my bra and we can find out together whether or not you paid attention during freshman English class. I don't know. They're not sexual. Maybe educate. I think I have educational titties. Like, okay, I feel like you could show them in like a health class and no mom would get upset. Like... Even in like conservative areas, I feel like the head of the PTA would be like, those are the champions of the abstinence program we've been looking for. Get those bad boys up on a billboard. Nobody's fucking. Just kidding, I fuck a lot. Not recently. It's been a while. But before that, all the time. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, you know what? Okay, I have some insight into foreskin. So the comics, hold on. A lot of times comedians make fun of it, especially like women comics, they're like, oh, it's funny looking. And I'm like, penises aren't pretty to begin with. Like, when you have sex, the whole point's to put the thing somewhere you can't see it. Like, that's the whole, like, I wanted it to go away, so I sat on it. That's why we're here. That's the only reason we're doing any of this. It's like penises with more penis. Like, it's more of something you want. I don't know. I like a lot. I'm a big girl. Like, I need as much. I don't know. I need 8 inches. My thighs take the first 4. I need as many. Sure, in bed, everybody thinks I'm such a good sport. Like a real champ. And I'm like, no, honey, I just have good shocks. I just have solid suspension. Oh, fuck. I look like I know about cars. I should have worn makeup. Oh, what a bummer. I went to rehab recently, and shut up. I went to rehab recently. It wasn't for drugs. Don't pull back. It was for suicide. okay, anytime you talk about suicide, people they get really quiet, like they lean over and they're like, suicide, oh my God, do you think she did it? And what happened was my as you know, my dad died, and my brother, he's kind of a fixer. You know, he has a lot of money and he's a fixer. And I was kind of upset, and I think he thought I was gonna like kill myself or something because I said I was or whatever. So he sent me to this facility, and while I was there, they put me in a hip hop self-esteem dance class. That's where your tax dollars go. It was a hip hop. We were all like, and you know, like rehab's a place for people who get second chances. So we were all white, and we're in this. This is what I swear to God, I swear to Christ, don't judge me. I dance like I have sex. We've talked about this. I just stay completely still and try to look as pretty as possible. So I'm not good at it. Okay, here we go. This is the move I learned. It was, we all have value. That was my day. And one more thing about rehab, and then I'm gonna go. I was also, while I was there, so they found out that I do comedy, and they wanted to support me, and so they put all of rehab into the van and drove down to a local dive bar so that I could do an open mic and they could all watch. Yeah, they brought alcohol test strips with them and kept testing our mouths in front of everyone. I tried to pretend like I wasn't with them. I was like, yeah, I don't know who these people are. And then the rehab lady was like, open up. So I'm like waiting to go on stage. And people from rehab are very supportive hecklers. They're great. And I was waiting to go on stage. And the guy before me he starts his set. He goes, does anybody here know what it's like to wake up with a hangover? And one of the gals from rehab shouted back, do you know what it's like to overdose on heroin, you fucking coward? And then she looked at me and went, I don't either, but they don't know that.